On a night just a few days removed from the Midnight Circus, where it seems that every competitor that attended has fallen ill for some reason, who knows why. We are just a few days away from Thanksgiving in the Survival Revival. It's been 31 years since an entire card has been dedicated to 4-on-4 wrestling matches. As tonight, I'd like to thank you for joining me for Super Lucha Libre. This is DrHooksMalone. We're in our main event. Daunte de la Muerte. He's gonna square off against the Veracruz Whisper in one-on-one action. The unholy Thanos, he said that Daunte de la Muerte was injured and took his place inside the Hell in the Cell at the Midnight Circus. However, if Daunte was injured, he surely recovered quickly, as tonight he looks to take revenge on the son-in-law of the unholy Thanos, the greatest rival of the unholy alliance. When they square off one-on-one, El Sussuro, the same man that defeated the unholy Thanos to take away his marriage contract and prevent him from getting married to his fiancée, Victoria Lovecraft, for an entire year. Now Daunte de la Muerte, the man that turned on his friend, Dr. Lucha MD, and his brother, La Parca del Muerte. After a victory over Dr. Lucha last week, Daunte de la Muerte will square off one-on-one with El Sussuro. And we continue the question and the search for El Gordo. Of course, questioning El Rey Diablo, the owner of Super Lucha Libre and the greatest rival of El Gordo, as El Gordo is nowhere to be found for a month now. The owner of Tacos, El Gordo, missing in action. But up first, we're gonna have tables action as these two rival teams square off. Ninjutsu and Tigre Azul.
The contest is a tag team tables match, and at a combined weight of 391 pounds.
Tigre Azul, followed by Ninjutsu, making their arrival here tonight for tables action on Super Lucha Libre. They're going to square off against the brother of Tigre Azul in Panther, along with his partner, the Texas Bull, Toro Tecano, who can come out on top when these two rivals attempt to drive each other through tables. As this rivalry, this war, has been waging for months now, it's just not even started yet. These two tag teams have never squared off in tag team action.
574 pounds. Ever since I took my spot here at the commentary table,
Panther and Toro Tecano teaming up with common enemies in an effort to take out Panther's younger brother, Tigre Azul, along with his friend, Ninjutsu, the man that helped break Panther into the business. Now Panther, with his young Texan companion, his friend Toro Tecano. They team up in an effort to destroy Ninjutsu and his young friend Tigre Azul. Ninjutsu spent most of the year fighting it out with his half-brother Dark Ninja. Now, far removed from the war with his brother, Ninjutsu looks to start over from square one. Ninjutsu on the right path. As last week, he got a big win over Toro Tecano. Can he continue that momentum here tonight with a win over Panther and Toro, along with his partner, Tigre Azul, as Ninjutsu starts things off with a huge moonsault. Panther down already. Toro Tecano stomping down. as these two teams fight it out in our opening contest on Super Lucha Libre. Panther tossed back in the ring by Ninjutsu. Toro stomping away on Tigre. Moonsault connects. Toro will now look to bring the table into the ring. Add some hardware here and drive his opponents through the wood. Tigre Azul and Ninjutsu teaming up to take on Panther and Toro Tenkano in our opening contest here on Super Lucha Libre. On a night where we wonder the whereabouts of El Gordo. The owner of Tacos El Gordo has been missing for a month now. His daughter Speedy attempting to uphold the business of Tacos El Gordo in his absence, along with the employees Gods Omega and Dragon Boy. Tonight, 4 out of our 7 matches involve people questioning the whereabouts of El Gordo. Can we find out what's happened to our beloved Fat Man? And the cook, the owner of Tacos El Gordo. As Tigre Azul and Ninjutsu go to war with their rivals. Panther gets out of the way of that diving leg drop from Tigre Azul as Ninjutsu and Toro Tenkano fighting out on the outside. Ninjutsu looking to gain the advantage as now Tigre with a tiger bomb on the table on his own brother Panther. Panther in trouble now inside the ring at the hands of his little brother Tigre Azul. Blue Thunder bomb from Tigre Azul. As Toro, he went for an underhook, but Ninjutsu, he got out of it, now driving the kicks it to the face. As Tigre Azul continues to work over his brother Panther. Panther rolls to the outside. Now in big trouble. Toro Tenkano continuing to fight it out with Ninjutsu, but not very successful as he just gets kicked in the face. Ninjutsu with a beautiful handspring kick catches Toro Tenkano off guard and now locks the Indian Deathlock onto Panther, a partner of his rival Toro, the brother of Tigre Azul. As Ninjutsu nails another beautiful handspring kick on Panther. Whereas the Azul, Ninjutsu, and Tigre Azul are ruling the ring right now. Toro Tenkano eats the feet of Ninjutsu as Tigre, he's got Panther, but no. Panther gets out of it. Well, Panther and Toro Tenkano dominate these two young luchadors. Bulgor connects to Ninjutsu. As Panther, he's got Tigre and drives him through the table. Just as I asked the question, it is answered. Panther and Toro Tenkano squash Tigre Azul and Ninjutsu in this tables match here tonight. Toro Tenkano and Panther picking up the huge victory here tonight. And they will come one step closer to getting their revenge over Ninjutsu and Tigre Azul. Will they ever square off? In 2-on-2 tag team action, we'll have to find out, as in just a few days. It's gonna be the Revival of Survival in the Survival Series. It's gonna be 4-on-4 tag team matches. But up next, we're gonna have singles action as the war continues between the rival gangs, Los Diablos and Los Lobos. Of course, Dark Ninja, the ninja assassin of El Rey Diablo and Los Diablos, slicing open Spectre when he was in Japan, costing him the Lucha Championship in his match against El Rey Diablo. Dark Ninja not only left a permanent scar on the body of Spectre, but also on the psyche, on the emotions of Spectre. Can Spectre ever get his vengeance against the Dark Ninja, the Ninja Assassin Akuma Karai? Tonight, Akuma Karai, he's gonna take on the Aztec Eagle, Aguilo, one of the members of Los Diablos, Los Lobos, that is. Aguilo, the tag team partner and friend of Lobo and Big Papi. And Los Lobos. Can Los Lobos get a leg up in their war, in the gang warfare that's been going on this whole year between Los Lobos and Los Diablos? It's going to take everything that Aguilo has. He's going to have to cash in on all of his skills tonight when he squares off one-on-one with the Dark Ninja. I am DrHooksMalone here with you, enjoying myself. This is a watch-along. I will be smoking and drinking as I always do, and I'll be right back with you.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 223 pounds, the Eagle,
Highly anticipated matchup. The competitors in this one have been waiting all day to get their hands on each other. A man who elevates his game every week. He is competing at his highest level yet.
DrHooksMalone back here with you for Super Lucha Libre as Aguilo, one of the members of Los Lobos, makes his arrival here tonight. Of course, Los Lobos, the friends of the missing El Gordo, looking to question Los Diablos, El Gordo's greatest rival, El Rey Diablo. And of course this man, the Ninja Assassin of Los Diablos.
The rising sun, weighing in at 211 pounds, the Ninja,
Dark Ninja makes his arrival. What's going on with those swords?
This superstar really needs to man up.
It's a good thing he's not allowed to use those things. As the Ninja Assassin prepares for one-on-one competition with Aguilo. Of course, many people will look to hold Dark Ninja responsible for the disappearance of the missing El Gordo. El Gordo's friends, the Dragon Boy and Gato Mega, desperately looking for their boss, the man that granted them an opportunity when Dark Ninja fired them.
And you can sense the anger emanating.
Now Dark Ninja, he's going to square up one-on-one with Aguilo. Dark Ninja coming at Aguilo early with kicks, but Aguilo catches the leg, springboard leg drop connects. Beautiful move from the Lucha superstar. Aguilo, the former member of Los Aztecas, joining Los Lobos. Now he squares off with Dark Ninja. Went for a huge lariat there, but Dark Ninja got out of the way. Gonna try to break the arm. Aguilo in trouble on the mat. As Dark Ninja continues his assault, his focused attack on the arm.
Clutching the wrist.
Aguilo eating the canvas. He's going to have to do more to take out the Dark Ninja. Catches him with a kick to the gut, now scooping up Dark Ninja. But the Dark Ninja escapes. Akuma Karai, as he's known. The Dark Ninja Such a skilled performer. However, always using those skills for the forces of evil. Now getting rolled up by Aguilo. One count only. Aguilo catches the Dark Ninja off guard there. Scoops him up. Dark Ninja gets dropped face first on the top rope. As Aguilo nails another springboard leg drop. Well-timed move from the Aztec Eagle. Scooping him up in a crucifix. Power bomb. Set out crucifix. Power bomb connects. There's Dark Ninja. Flies face down the mat. Aguilo on top as he regains his stance. Gets drop kicked right in the face. Aguilo in control now. Springboard lock. Leg drop connects once again. Aguilo taking over on Dark Ninja. Backbreaker connects. And another tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Aguilo in firm control, but Dark Ninja just got an intro roll, takes the legs out. Aguilo now suffering the attack of Dark Ninja. As Dark Ninja now distracted. The Spectre is here, the former IWF champion, the man injured at the hands of Dark Ninja in Japan. Spectre is here to haunt Dark Ninja as Aguilo gets the roll up. Beautiful cradle by Aguilo, but Dark Ninja able to escape, suffering the distraction from Spectre. Goes for the Warrior's waist stomp, but Aguilo gets out of the way. Spectre on the outside. Haunting the man that sliced him open and injured him in Japan and cost him the Super Lucha Championship. But now Dark Ninja kneeing the face off of Aguilo, looking to set an example in front of his rival Spectre. Spectre robbed of the Lucha Championship by the Ninja Assassin. Now he watches on from the outside as his friend, one of the members of Los Lobos, Aguilo, is taking a pounding. Dark Ninja seems to be reinvigorated by the presence of Spectre on the outside. As Aguilo takes over now, crucifix and a power bomb connects. Dark Ninja down on the mat. Spectre happy with what he sees, but Aguilo misses the guillotine leg drop. Gets caught with a dragon suplex. Dark Ninja nailed that dragon suplex. And now the Warrior's waist stomp. The Warrior's waist stomp from the top puts away Aguilo here tonight. In spite of the presence of Dark Ninja's greatest rival, Spectre, on the outside, Dark Ninja was still able to overcome Aguilo. Aguilo, a very game competitor, brought all the fights of Dark Ninja here tonight, was unable to defeat Akuma Kurai, the Ninja Assassin.
The Ninja.
As Dark Ninja picks up the win here tonight for his team, Los Diablos, making an example of Aguilo in front of his rival, Spectre. Spectre attempting to haunt the man that injured him, but was unsuccessful. And what a match here tonight on Super Lucha Libre, as we continue to question the whereabouts of El Gordo. Speedy, the daughter of El Gordo, recently teaming with the ladies on the left, Angelita and Star Fox, in an effort to look for her father and possibly get answers out of her greatest rival, Daisy Diablo. the girl to the far right. However, Daisy withholding any information she has on the attack with her new team, El Triangulo del Terror, along with Mosquito Guerrera and Reptilia, holding a victory over the team of Star Fox, Speedy, and Angelita tonight, unencumbered by Speedy, as she's distracted with her missing father. Angelita and Star Fox will square off in an Extreme Rules fight against Daisy, Diablo, and Reptilia in an attempt to get some revenge for their friend Speedy and possibly find out the whereabouts of the missing El Gordo. Of course, El Rey Diablo, the leading suspect in the case of the missing Gordo. However, it were a few weeks ago that Dragon Boy and Gato Mega, they squared off against the then tag team champions Tony Valentine and Max Xavier of the Pretty Boy Express. Tony Valentine, he laid down the attack and the beatdown on El Gordo on the outside. El Gordo, he had no choice but to defend himself from the likes of the Pretty Boy Express. Now, of course, with Valentine being the last name of Ronnie Flash Valentine, the New York Mafia Don. Everyone looking to Ronnie Flash Valentine as perhaps he had something to do with the disappearance of El Gordo tonight. Lobo, the leader of Los Lobos, he will look to get answers out of the Pretty Boy, Tony Valentine, as Tony Valentine makes a special appearance here on Super Lucha Libre and takes on Lobo in one-on-one action. But now, Star Fox and Angelita will march into battle against their rivals, their opponents, Daisy, Diablo, and Reptilia. In Extreme Rules, in a fight, these two teams will look to destroy each other. Can Angelita and Star Fox get the all-important win here tonight and get answers on the whereabouts of the missing Gordo? As Angelita and Star Fox get ready for 2-on-2 Extreme Rules action. I am DrHooksMalone. We are just a few days away from Thanksgiving. So I'd like to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving.
And the Triangle of Terror.
Triangulo del Terror, of course. Missing Mosquito Guerrera to complete the triangle. However, Daisy, Diablo, and Reptilia are more than enough competition for the likes of Angelita and Star Fox here tonight. Reptilia, undefeated so far in singles action, getting a huge win over Pinchy Maleska, the former champion. Tonight, can Reptilia continue her path of dominance here in the IWF? Reptilia and Daisy Diablo teaming up for an Extreme Rules fight against Angelita and Star Fox. As these two teams, they're anxious to tear into each other, apart. Reptilia nailing strikes on both her rivals. As now, they break off in pairs. Angelita and Daisy Diablo fighting it out as Star Fox and Reptilia take it to one another. Star Fox with a tiger bomb on Reptilia. What a move. Stomps away on Angelina on the other side. Starbucks takes over Reptilia. Up to the second rope. Beautiful arm drag takedown. Angelina now regains control with a moonsault on Daisy. And Starbucks gets another Tiger Bomb. Reptilia rolls to the outside. Angelina and Starbucks working over their rivals, Daisy, Diablo, and Reptilia here tonight. And Angelina, she's got a baseball bat. Bringing the fight to Reptilia with a baseball bat on the outside. And Starbucks, she gets a Spanish fly off the second rope. Daisy Diablo in trouble already, but she's able to kick out. Reptilia pacing the ring after being assaulted with that bat. As Starbucks comes within inches of defeating Daisy Diablo with that shooting star press. Let's just say hi to our friend TD Coco. How are you today, buddy? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for joining me for Super Lucha Libre action. Angelina with a Hurricanrana takedown to Reptilia. And Starbucks spikes the face of Daisy Diablo into those thin mats on the outside. There are 6 degrees of separation from concrete. These two teams tearing each other apart. Daisy Diablo continuing to work over Starbucks on one side as Angelina rejoins Reptilia inside the ring.
Position to be in right now.
Angelina now. Beautiful moonsault. Daisy Diablo and Starbucks fighting out, and Starbucks gets smashed out on the outside. Angelina going to the top of Reptilia. Does she have it? Swanton Bomb connects. Angelina now. Indecisive as Daisy Diablo and Starbucks fighting out. Daisy tosses Starbucks to one side. Reptilia gets back to her feet as Angelina. She's got a Totora Fujiwara arm barter on Reptilia. Reptilia inches away from submitting there as Daisy Diablo makes his save. Backbreaker, neckbreaker combo as Angelina suffers the effects of the attack. Starbucks stomps down on Reptilia. Daisy getting caught on the top rope. Reptilia and Starbucks exit the ring as Angelina and Daisy Diablo continue their lifelong war between the ropes. Scooped up now. Tombstone pile driver connects on Angelina. Daisy Diablo with her rival. No. Angelina kicks out of the Tombstone pile driver. And Starbucks gets a tilt-a-whirl and scissor takedown. Reptilia mounting a gut-wrench suplex on the outside. As Daisy gets a moonsault on Angelina. Daisy Diablo and Reptilia fighting it out with their rivals Angelina and Starbucks. And this Extreme Rules tag match on Super Lucha Libre. Which one of these teams can come out on top and get a leg up in their rivalry? And will Starbucks and Angelina get any answers out of the likes of Daisy Diablo and Reptilia on the whereabouts of Speedy's father, El Gordo? El Gordo's been missing for a month now. Very unlike the restaurant owner to leave his business unattended. Has got Omega, Dragon Boy, and Speedy hooks up to uphold the business. We search for El Gordo. Angelina and Daisy Diablo fighting on the outside of the ring as Starbucks looks to utilize the chair Reptilia. Reptilia, she saw that one coming. Gets a rolling death belly driver on Starbucks as Daisy Diablo's head pings off of the turnbuckle post. Starbucks went for another tire bomb, but Reptilia able to escape with an arm drag, and now brings the chair back into it. Smashing Starbucks to the head, and out to the back. Reptilia utilizing the hardware here in this hardcore match. Look for a body scissor. Angelita and Daisy Diablo meeting each other with equal shows of force on the outside. Northern Lights suplex. Angelita smashes Daisy. Domestic padding once again as Starbucks and Reptilia fight out. Forearm into the face of Reptilia. Shooting star press meets the knees. Reptilia too quick on that occasion. Starbucks regains control. Now she's got the chair. Reptilia disarming Starbucks. Hooking the arms. Gonna stretch out Starbucks. And now Starbucks just gets her face slapped off by Reptilia. Now she's gonna go for the Cobra Clutch. Angelita, she re-entered the ring. She should have held Starbucks where she had the chance. That's the Cobra Clutch. Spells the end for Angelita and Starbucks here tonight. Daisy Diablo clubbing Angelita with a baseball bat on the outside. And Triangulo del Terror defeat their opponents once again. Angelita and Starbucks must go home disappointed with no answers as Daisy Diablo and Reptilia show their dominance once again. The Cobra Clutch spelled the end for Starbucks, and she was forced to submit to Tempo to the Aztec Snake Queen.
For this tag team,
Reptilia and her partner Daisy Diablo successful here tonight. Daisy Diablo certainly choosing her associates well. And how disappointing for Starbucks and Angelita with a loss here tonight. But up next, we're going to see a special appearance by Tony Pretty Boy Valentine here on Super Lucha Libre as he's wanted for questioning in the case of the missing El Gordo. Los Lobos looking for their friend El Gordo, the brother of Big Papi. The last time that Tony Valentine and Max Xavier competed here on Super Lucha Libre, they defended their tag team championships at the time against Gato Omega and Dragon Boy. Tony Valentine and El Gordo getting into a fight, and El Gordo forced to defend himself against Tony Valentine. Now, of course, Ronnie Flash Valentine, the New York Mafia Don, wanted for questioning in the disappearance of El Gordo. Tonight, Ronnie Flash Valentine will send his nephew, Tony Pretty Boy Valentine, into battle. The former two-time tag team champion Tony Valentine makes an appearance here tonight on Super Lucha Libre when he takes on the leader of Los Lobos, Lobo himself. Lobo, he'll be accompanied by Star Fox and Big Papi, as well as Tony Valentine, being accompanied by his uncle Ronnie Valentine and his partner Max Xavier in the Pretty Boy Express. Looks like Star Fox, she's going to have to change clothes fast, as she will be in the corner of her boyfriend. Up next, here on Super Lucha Libre, this is episode 24. I am DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this special presentation days away from Thanksgiving. Wishing you all happy Thanksgiving. As for myself, on Thanksgiving, I will be presenting a Survival Series, an entire event dedicated to 4-on-4 tag team elimination matches. It will be a Survivor Series themed pay-per-view type extravaganza that you don't want to miss. Please join me on Thanksgiving for the Survival Series. And will we see these two men square off at the Survival Series? We're about to find out. But tonight, Tony Valentine and Lobo, they're going to face each other one-on-one. Tony Valentine representing his uncle, Ronnie Flash Valentine, the Bleach Blonde Mafia Don, the New York Nature Boy, one of the members of the High Rollers. Ronnie Valentine, a clear suspect in the case of the missing Gordo, the brother of Big Papi. Will Lobo, Big Papi, and Star Fox get any answers out of the Valentines along with Max Xavier tonight? As the Pretty Boy makes his arrival.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Long Island, New York, weighing in at 187 pounds, Tony Pretty Boy Valentine.
Gentlemen, I think this one's going to turn into
Tony Pretty Boy Valentine, accompanied by his partner Max Xavier, as well as his uncle Ronnie Flash Valentine. All suspected in the case of the missing Gordo. The owner of Tacos El Gordo missing for over a month. Could Tony Valentine be the responsible party? And if so, where is Gordo? Will Speedy ever find her father?
always gets a strong reaction from the WWE Universe, and it
Will Los Lobos have an effect? Will they be able to help Speedy discover the whereabouts of the owner of Tacos El Gordo, her father El Gordo?
Yeah, now we're talking.
As Tony Valentine looks ready for battle, and he'd better be, as tonight he faces a well-experienced Great Luchador.
Mexico, weighing in at 293 pounds,
Lobo, former Lucha champion, of course, and the leader of Los Lobos, of Ruthless Street Gang.
Superiority complex this superstar has. It takes a lot more competitors than this one to make
Los Lobos in a perpetual war against Los Diablos. Lobo
He says it's all about
looking to gain an advantage.
Everyone backstage should be scared.
Here tonight, Los Lobos help deviate from their war with Los Diablos in an effort to find out the whereabouts of the brother of Big Papi. As Lobo has some questions for Tony Pretty Boy Valentine. Here in this one-on-one contest. Tony Valentine coming at Lobo. Clotheslines Lobo's head off with that lariat. Beautiful move from the Pretty Boy. Can Tony Valentine overcome the leader of Los Lobos here tonight? Will Lobo get any answers out of this kid? Scooping Valentine up and nails him with a power bomb. Lobo's girlfriend, Star Fox, watching from the outside, and indeed she did change clothes quickly. Valentine using those martial arts skills. The well-educated Pete coming into play now. Tony Pretty Boy Valentine, a well-trained athlete, well-experienced, and well-decorated, the two-time tag team champion. With all the potential in the war to rise to the top of the IWF, Tony Pretty Boy Valentine now takes on one of its top competitors in Lobo. Head scissor takedown. Lobo back with that kick to the head from the ground.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here.
Tossing Tony Valentine. A much smaller competitor, Valentine, getting manhandled by Lobo. Valentine, certainly no slouch. We'll go back to work on the leg. Brilliant move at the hands of the Pretty Boy. As he continues to kick away on Lobo, the ground and pound game from Tony Valentine coming into play. But now Lobo whips the Pretty Boy to the outside. Big Poppy, the brother of El Gordo, on the outside watching on, along with Star Fox. As Tony Valentine is down on those thin mats on the outside. Lobo looks to join him. Now Max Xavier and Ronnie Valentine joining them on the other side. Brainbuster type maneuver there, trying to break the neck over the knee. Lobo now drops Valentine face first on the apron. Right in the face of Ronnie Valentine. Tony Valentine taking a beating from Lobo now. Lobo signaling to his fans. As he returns to the ring, Tony Pretty Boy Valentine down on the mat. Lobo makes his climb to the top. Guillotine leg drop connects. Lobo down for the pin. Can he get the win over Valentine? Not just yet. Tony Valentine with quite a bit of fight left in him. Now, taking kicks from Lobo. Tony Valentine down on the mat. Lobo locking on the lasso. The Lobo lasso is applied. Tony Valentine in trouble on the mat. His uncle on the outside will be of no help. Ronnie Valentine watching on as Lobo climbs to the top rope. Frog splash meets the knees. Tony Valentine, wise and experienced, saw that frog splash coming. Lobo, Delta-Ryan scissor takedown. We'll go back to his Lucha Libre textbook as now Lobo climbs the ropes once again. Valentine down, frog splash connects. Valentine in trouble. No, Tony Pretty Boy Valentine able to survive the frog splash of Lobo. Lobo gonna try to lock on that lasso once again, but Valentine able to escape. And the Pretty Boy with another kick to the gut. Flattens Lobo. Now Valentine with Hangman's neck breaker. Rude awakening type maneuver, tries to snap the neck of Lobo. With another kick to the face. Tony Valentine in control of his opponent, Lobo now. Lobo was from the chop, but Valentine too quick. Hold out, look to put on the Unprettier. Twisting Unprettier. Tony Valentine win. Lobo down on the mat at the hands of the pretty boy Tony Valentine, using a twisting unprettier in an effort to put away his opponent here tonight. As Valentine will look to snap the neck once again. Tony Valentine now setting up Lobo. DDT connects. And the two-time tag team champion is on a roll. Tony Valentine now to the outside. Went for a springboard blockbuster and missed it. Lobo now gets caught once again by Valentine, recovering well. Heading to the outside. Will call Lobo to his feet once again. Can Valentine do it? No! Lobo gets out of the way. Valentine down on the mat. As now Lobo will make his climb to the top rope. Cross splash connects once again. Valentine down on the mat. And Lobo gets the win over Tony Pretty Boy Valentine here tonight. Tony Valentine coming within a hair of defeating the leader of Los Lobos. However, Lobo was just a bit too much for the pretty boy on this occasion. As Los Lobos look to get answer in their search for El Gordo. Lobo with a big win over Tony Valentine. Will he get the answers he so desires from Ronnie Valentine about his friend El Gordo? We'll have to find out. But for now, Lobo gets the win on Super Lucha Libre. What a match and what a night of action it has been, and what a night of action we have still to come. As up next, in one-on-one action, Sancho Diablo will face the employee of El Gordo, Dragon Boy. Of course, Dragon Boy looking for answers, as his boss El Gordo has been missing for a month. Sancho Diablo, the Double Prince, the son of El Rey Diablo, perhaps the greatest opponent of El Gordo. As they've gone at it all year, Sancho Diablo, the last man to fight El Gordo one-on-one, picking up the win over Gordo on that occasion. Does Sancho Diablo have anything to do with the disappearance of the owner of Tacos El Gordo, a business owner, disappearing, allowing Dragon Boy, Gato Omega, and Speedy to run the business in his absence? However, that's not like El Gordo. El Gordo usually fighting to support his family. Now missing in action. His friends, his employees, such as Gato Omega, and in this case, Dragon Boy. Look for answers. Gato Omega and Dragon Boy unceremoniously losing their jobs a few months ago. As Dark Ninja, the assassin of El Rey Diablo, he viciously fired them from the Karai clan.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by the Devil, El Rey, from the pits of hell. Weighing in at 205 pounds, the Devil Kid.
Take a look at the talent.
The Devil Prince, Sancho Diablo, the son of El Rey Diablo. He will do battle with Dragon Boy here tonight. As earlier this year, Dragon Boy and Gato Omega, they were unceremoniously fired by Dark Ninja, the personal assassin of El Rey Diablo. Then it was El Gordo, the man that's missing, the owner of Tacos El Gordo, that picked up Gato Omega and Dragon Boy and gave them jobs. Hired them to work at Tacos El Gordo. giving them an opportunity here in Super Lucha Libre. When they had no friends left, Gordo helped them.
The Dragon Boy.
Now Dragon Boy looks to return the favor, wants to help his friend, his boss, El Gordo, the man that gave him an opportunity when he had nothing left. Dragon Boy tonight will take on Sancho Diablo in one-on-one action. Gato Omega will not be in the corner of Dragon Boy as Gato and Speedy are running Tacos El Gordo right now. Somebody's got to man the business. The Dragon Boy, he is here tonight, prepared to go to war with Sancho Diablo in the name of his friend and his boss, El Gordo. Dragon Boy versus Sancho Diablo here tonight on Super Lucha Libre.
Sick of the doubters, sick of being questioned about his potential.
As Dragon Boy takes the early advantage, gets a sit-out reverse DDT. What a move to start things off with. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker connects. The Dragon Boy up to the top rope. Sancho Diablo in trouble already as Dragon Boy comes off with a Dragon Rana. What a move from Dragon Boy. Springboard Asai moonsault does not connect. Sancho Diablo out of the way. Coming back on his rival now with chops and kicks. The Dragon Boy, springboard, Hurricane Rana. What a move. The quickness of Dragon Boy coming into play as he looks as fired up as ever. Against Sancho Diablo here tonight. Sancho climbing to the top rope. Axe handle to the head of Dragon Boy. But Dragon Boy regains control. Gets an Asai DDT. And now setting up Dragon Boy setting up Sancho from the corner. Dragon Boy in firm control now. Goes for the buzzsaw kick, but Sancho blocks it. Sancho with a tilt-a-whirl into that submission hold. The octopus stretch applied. But no, Dragon Boy tripping the leg out, escapes the octopus stretch. Sancho now in control. Tosses Dragon Boy to the outside. Sancho setting up Dragon Boy now. What's this man got in mind? Dragon Boy catches Sancho, looking for a dive to the outside with a huge left hand, and flattens the double prince.
Not even a near fall there.
Sancho now regaining control. Whips Dragon Boy back into the buckle. But Dragon Boy nails another Asai DDT. Brings it to his dastardly and devilish rival, Sancho Diablo, who eats a devastating kick to the face. Sancho fighting back against the Dragon Boy. Setting him up for a sit-out power bomb. Sancho Diablo's father, El Diablo, the Lucha champion and the owner of Super Lucha Libre, watching on from the outside as his son has a lot to live up to. He nails that swanton bomb on the Dragon Boy. El Diablo expecting so much of his son Sancho Diablo, as now Sancho, he has caught Dragon Boy, going for that Dragon Rana. And now the huge power bomb. Springboard body scissor into a bulldog. What a move from Sancho Diablo. As Dragon Boy is in trouble on the mat. Dragon Boy and Sancho Diablo locking up here on Super Lucha Libre in one-on-one action. Dragon Boy Of course, searching for El Gordo. Can he get some answers out of Sancho or even his father El Rey here tonight?
Here he comes, sliding back.
Tosses Sancho back into the ring. Dragon Boy gets caught by Sancho with a springboard into a sling blade. Sancho Diablo on fire. Going for the double horn driver. The double horn driver connects. And Sancho gets to the top rope. Guillotine leg drop. Dragon Boy in huge trouble. This action's so fast-paced. These two men bring the fight to each other tonight. Asai DDT connects once again. He's got him. No, Sancho Diablo able to kick out. Dragon Boy looking to utilize the finishing maneuver of the Ultimate Dragon, the Asai DDT. For now whip Sancho into the corner. Dragon Boy setting up Sancho on the top rope. Dragon Boy, he's got him right where he wants him. Sitting on his shoulders now, spins around. Hurricanrana. Sancho Diablo taken down off the ropes. Does Dragon Boy have him? What's he going for now? Sancho whipped over the ropes. Dragon Boy knocking his opponent out of the ring. Gonna look eye to eye with El Rey Diablo. As El Rey casually walks away.
He's heading back to the ring.
Watches on as the Dragon Boy puts the beat down on his son Sancho Diablo. Dragon Boy gets reversed by Sancho. Sling blade. Sancho Diablo back in charge now. The Dragon Boy with shots into the guts will not go down that easy. Setting up Sancho for the Dragon Sleeper. But he was into the ropes. The ropes making the save for Sancho Diablo on that occasion. But now he gets a jawbreaker. Hurricanrana caught by Dragon Boy into a power bomb. These two athletes so evenly matched. Dragon Boy with chops and kicks. Sancho now setting him up. It's another double horn driver. The double horn driver connects. Sancho nearly gets the pin. Dragon Boy able to kick out. The son of El Rey. Now with the tilt-a-whirl into the octopus stretch. That Black Widow. The Black Widow is applied by Sancho Diablo. Will he force Dragon Boy to submit? No. Dragon Boy survives the submission hold of Sancho Diablo. As now Sancho sets up the Dragon Boy in the corner. Kick to the gut. Sancho up on Brett's rope. Canadian Destroyer. The double Destroyer pile driver spells the end for the Dragon Boy here tonight. El Rey Diablo watching on with glee as his son nails the double Destroyer on Dragon Boy and gets the win in an amazing match. These two young competitors took each other to the limit here tonight on Super Lucha Libre. Dragon Boy and Sancho Diablo still the show. In an amazing one-on-one contest, Sancho Diablo able to come out on top once again against his rival, the Dragon Boy, unable to get any answers. In the case of his missing boss and friend, the rival of Sancho Diablo, El Gordo. And will Dragon Boy be able to recover from this loss to the Double Prince here tonight? We'll have to find out. As up next, we're going to see two best friends teaming up for the first time as Dr. Lucha MD and La Parca del Muerte. They're going to take on the returning Disciples of Darkness, a Warlock, and the Dark Rider Ghost. They haven't been seen since the Monster Rumble. Now Victoria Lovecraft reintroducing her Hounds of Hell in an effort to take down the Duck. And La Parca del Muerte, the brother and the former friend of Daunte de la Muerte. Now a member of the Unholy Alliance, of course led by the Unholy Thanos, along with his fiancée, Victoria Lovecraft, the woman to the far right of your screen. Victoria Lovecraft and the Unholy Thanos, causing so much devastation and destruction here in the IWF. Of course, Dr. Lucha MD with a long-standing grudge with the massive Goliath, the Unholy Thanos, after he drove his half-brother Volar through the roof of the Hell in a Cell with a tombstone pile driver and took him out of action. Volar, the half-brother of Dr. Lucha MD, he was nursed back to health by Infirma. However, Volar, he hasn't been the same since. Volar never really returning to his senses. Of course, Dr. Lucha MD and his best friend La Parca del Muerte still holding a grudge. La Parca del Muerte upset over his brother Daunte de la Muerte joining the forces of evil in the Unholy Alliance, along with the Disciples of Darkness. Can La Parca del Muerte and Dr. Lucha MD get some revenge over Warlock and the Dark Rider Ghost here tonight? The Disciples of Darkness to take on Dr. Lucha MD and La Parca del Muerte. Up next here on Super Lucha Libre.
They're here.
As now the team of Dr. Lucha MD and La Parca del Muerte make their arrival.
On the way to the ring, accompanied by the Latina Sensation, at a combined weight of 544 pounds.
A duo that always delivers when it comes to tag team action, and the WWE Universe is ready for it.
La Parca del Muerte and Dr. Lucha MD teaming up here tonight, flanked by Infirma, the sidekick and Girl Friday of Dr. Lucha MD. Dr. Lucha's go-to girl will be in the corner of La Parca del Muerte and Dr. Lucha in an effort to neutralize Victoria Lovecraft on the other side as she accompanies her Hounds of Hell.
They are ready for a fight.
Now the Disciples of Darkness make their return. The Dark Rider Ghost in front. A Wicked Weaver of Witchcraft and Wizardry, the Warlock in the back.
At a combined weight of 681 pounds.
The moment this match was announced, the WWE
The Disciples of Darkness.
I think it is destined to deliver.
Two massive monsters teaming up in an effort to destroy everything in their path and in the path of their leader, the Unholy Thanos. Following the whims of the Unholy Goliath here tonight, they look to take out Thanos' rivals in Dr. Lucha MD and La Parca del Muerte. Clearly a nuisance in the mind of the Unholy Thanos, plaguing Daunte de la Muerte his new prodigy and disciple. Of course, the unholy Thanos, he robbed Daunte de la Muerte of his opportunity to compete inside the six-man Hell in the Cell. At the Midnight Circus, Daunte de la Muerte, he can't be too happy about that. But tonight, he'll compete in the main event against the son-in-law of the unholy Thanos, the Veracruz Whisperer, El Sussuro. Will square off one-on-one with Daunte de la Muerte later on tonight. But for now, the Disciples of Darkness look to make their return. Will they dominate Dr. Lucha MT and his partner, La Parca del Muerte? Or will Dr. Lucha and Parca Muerte rise to the occasion against these monsters? Tag team action here on Super Lucha Libre. La Parca del Muerte gonna start things off with the Dark Rider. As the Dark Rider Ghost eats a springboard stunner. Now La Parca del Muerte setting up early for that tequila sunrise, but he's right there next to the ropes. The Dark Rider Ghost, he'd only reach out and grab the ropes, but he powers out of it instead. Dark Rider choosing to use his power now, gets a clothesline, a beautiful lariat from La Parca del Muerte. Well timed on a larger opponent. Ghost driving the fist into the face. La Parca Muerte down on the mat, prone. The Dark Rider Ghost up top. Went for a diving headbutt, but Parca Muerte out of the way at the last second. Dark Rider Ghost escaping the clutches of La Parca del Muerte. Will now look to drag his opponent to his corner. Now smashing those back elbows into the face of Parca Muerte as Victoria Lovecraft and Inferno watch on. La Parca del Muerte and Dr. Lucha MT take on the Disciples of Darkness. The Dark Rider Ghost whipping Parca Muerte into the corner, back to the elbows once again. Will tag in his partner. This gargantuan Warlock will look to smash La Parca del Muerte here tonight. These Lovecraft followers, so to speak, with Victoria Lovecraft in their corner. Now Warlock with the Shining Wizard. Warlock with a finishing maneuver on La Parca del Muerte. Dragging his body away from the ropes. The referee down for the pin. But Dr. Lucha MT right there. Dr. Lucha gets clotheslined down by Warlock. Warlock asserting himself here tonight. As the Dark Rider Ghost just kicks the head off of Parca Muerte. The Disciples of Darkness take advantage of their opponents now. La Parca Muerte, he rolled through the sunset flip out of the powerbomb. The Dark Rider and Parca Muerte now going to battle. Parca Muerte throwing hit right hands. Chop to the chest, kicks to the legs, and a monkey flip. Parca Muerte in control, and Dark Rider Ghost. But Ghost back with that dragon screw leg whip. We'll get the tag out once again to the Warlock. and the massive and mighty Warlock.
Tag made.
Allow the Parker Del Muerte to tag out to Dr. Lucha MD. As now able to battle, Dr. Lucha scoops up the big Warlock. Dropping him neck first on the top rope. Dr. Lucha looks to tag out to Parker once again. Parker Muerte back in the ring. Taking control of the Warlock. With rights and lefts. And now a split. Smashes Warlock with a huge right hand. Parker Muerte taking over on his rivals and having some fun at the same time. But now Warlock scoops up Parker. And Parker goes face first into the turnbuckle. Parker and Warlock battling it out as Warlock tosses Parker Muerte to the outside. Much like a sack of trash now. Parker Muerte kicks off the Warlock. Parker Muerte, he's got to do something here. The massive Warlock will destroy him on the outside of the ring. Warlock goes face first into the table. But Parker Del Muerte gets the advantage now, tosses Warlock back into the ring. But Warlock with the wise tag to his partner, the Dark Rider Ghost. The Ghost catches an arm drag from Parker Muerte.
The end for him maybe soon if he doesn't show more resistance here.
Gets him with the count.
And the Dark Rider with the knee into the guts of Parker Muerte. But no, Parker Muerte scoops him up with a fireman carry. The Dark Rider Ghost escaping. Kick to the gut, gains the advantage. The Dark Rider Ghost gonna drop Parker Muerte on the ropes once again. Parker Muerte being dropped on the ropes over and over by the Disciples of Darkness.
He's going for it.
And it's now Warlock. He's gonna climb the top rope. This massive man is on the top rope. Dr. Lucha gonna try to make the save. Warlock comes up with the clothesline. A clothesline from the top rope, flattens the Parker Del Muerte. As the Dark Rider Ghost chases Dr. Lucha out of the ring. The Warlock gets the pin on the Parker Del Muerte. The Disciples of Darkness get the win here tonight. And the unholy Thanos will be pleased as his team, the Hounds of Hell, get the victory in their return at the expense of Dr. Lucha and La Parka Del Muerte. What a match and what a result when Warlock decided to climb the top rope and deliver the clothesline. Nothing could stop him. The Ghost chasing Dr. Lucha out of the ring, nearly kicked his head off.
The Disciples of Darkness.
Warlock and the Dark Rider Ghost, the Disciples of Darkness, victorious on Super Lucha Libre.
From a former NXT Tag Champ.
And when these giants are on fire, who can stop these two massive Lovecraft followers? Members of the Unholy Alliance, behind the Unholy Thanos and Victoria Lovecraft, the Disciples of Darkness are victorious. Can their teammate, their partner, Daunte de la Muerte, have the same success when he takes on the son-in-law of the Unholy Thanos, El Sussuro? Sussuro, he will have his wife, Rachel Reyes, the daughter once betrayed by her father Thanos and Victoria Lovecraft. Victoria, her greatest rival, seducing and becoming engaged to the Unholy Thanos when they were meant to be mourning the loss of his wife. Now Victoria Lovecraft carries the ashes of said wife who just passed away months ago. Rachel Reyes, of course, always looking for revenge against her rival Victoria Lovecraft. However, tonight, Rachel, she will stand in the corner of her husband El Sussuro, the man who defeated the unholy Thanos in a ladder match on Halloween Hell Night. Well, Sussuro had the same success here tonight when he takes on Daunte de la Muerte, a man who's on a roll, not only defeating La Parca del Muerte and Dr. Lucha in a triple threat match to become Mr. Blood Money in the Bank, but also defeating Dr. Lucha last week in one-on-one competition. Now Daunte de la Muerte, victimizing not only his brother, but Dr. Lucha MD, looks to take out El Sussuro in his path of dominance. Daunte, he will be accompanied by Dalia LaLorna, one of the members of the Coven and the Unholy Alliance, the woman that seduced Daunte to the dark side in the first place. Can Dalia lead her man to a victory over the Veracruz Whisper? The greatest distraction and nuisance to the Unholy Alliance, El Sussuro, gonna go one-on-one with Daunte de la Muerte. The dead man, De La Ultratumba, makes his arrival.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Don Leon from Tijuana, Mexico. Weighing in at 254 pounds, Don Tank Death.
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show.
Daunte de la Muerte making his arrival here tonight in our main event of Super Lucha Libre. He will go one-on-one with the Veracruz Whisper.
He's been demanding this match for quite some time, and now he is ready.
As Daunte arrives, he was victorious on his birthday of Dia de los Muertos, of course. Every day is Dia de los Muertos to Daunte de la Muerte as he arrives with his blood money in the bank, that which he earned with that very victory on his birthday. Now can Daunte, clearly not injured, much like the unholy Thanos said. Thanos taking Daunte's spot in the Hell in the Cell match.
And his opponent, accompanied by Rachel Reyes from Córdoba, Veracruz, Mexico. Weighing in at 236 pounds,
El Sussuro, the husband of Rachel Reyes, the son-in-law of the unholy Thanos and the greatest thorn in the side of the Unholy Alliance. Tonight, the Veracruz Whisper will look to take on and take out Daunte de la Muerte in one-on-one competition in our main event. Daunte de la Muerte and El Sussuro looking to go to war on Super Lucha Libre. I'm DrHooksMalone. I'd like to thank you for joining me for this episode as Daunte gets a springboard tornado DDT to start things off. El Sussuro in trouble already as Daunte applies the Tequila Sunrise. Daunte de la Muerte, he's seen so much success with that hold. Can he use it to defeat El Sussuro here tonight as he catches him with a Guzzo, goes for a chokeslam. El Sussuro able to escape. El Sussuro missing with that springboard moonsault as Daunte attempts to break the hand of the Veracruz Whisper. El Sussuro gets caught once again. Set out reverse DDT from Daunte. Sussuro with a huge German suplex. Utilizing all of his power on that occasion. Sussuro to the top rope. Sussuro now. Whisper in the wind connects. Daunte De La Muerte suffering the effects of the whisper in the wind. As now Sussuro yanks him back up to his feet. Sussuro with a fireman carry. Daunte De La Muerte able to escape while now tosses his opponent over the ropes. El Sussuro on the apron. Daunte throwing shots in. Sussuro back. Springboard Hurricane Rana. El Sussuro bringing it here tonight. Acai moonsault off the ropes. Can El Sussuro get the win over Daunte? Go behind. Give up into that enziguri kick. El Sussuro so quick. And out enziguri. Daunte De La Muerte down on the mat. El Sussuro setting him up. Slingshot corkscrew crossbody. Daunte down on the mat as El Sussuro goes to the top rope. Corkscrew press connects. El Sussuro looks to get the win. No. Daunte De La Muerte able to kick out of the corkscrew press of El Sussuro. Bringing the fight to the dead man here tonight. Fist into the face of Daunte. Flying leg lariat. Daunte De La Muerte with the return of the living dead now. Tosses Sussuro across the ring. Kick into the guts of Daunte. As his wife, Rachel Reyes, watches on. El Sussuro gonna go for the pin. Here in our main event, Daunte De La Muerte kicks out at 2. Right hand into the face, and he went for another springboard tornado DDT, but Sussuro now using his power. Sit out power bomb from the mat. El Sussuro tossing Daunte like a rag doll. Went for the moonsault, but Daunte got out of the way. Daunte will not be denied here tonight with a kick to the face of Sussuro. Now climbs to the top rope. Can Daunte put away Sussuro? Corkscrew press of his own. Daunte using the corkscrew, now setting up Sussuro. Tequila Sunrise is applied. The Tequila Sunrise. It will spell the end for Sussuro here. He must submit. Sussuro must tap out. Daunte De La Muerte releasing the hold on El Sussuro. Will now go for the pin. Is El Sussuro out? No. 2 count only. Daunte De La Muerte counting on the fact that El Sussuro had passed out from the pain. Now gonna stomp on the hands of Veracruz Whisper in deep trouble. At the hands and feet of Daunte De La Muerte. As now Daunte looks to use his body as a weapon, climbing to the top rope. El Sussuro back into his feet. Fight the Deadman De La Ultratumba. Goes for the flying kick. And El Sussuro gets out of the way. And now Daunte gets tossed over the ropes to the outside. El Sussuro in hot pursuit. Delta Whirl arm drag. Daunte gets German suplex on the outside. Beautiful move from Sussuro. Now with another throwing German suplex. Sussuro with a show of power here tonight against Daunte De La Muerte. But now Daunte, once again coming back, drops Sussuro face first on that apron, stomping away on his rival on the outside. Daunte De La Muerte in control over his opponent. Delta Whirl arm drag from Daunte. As Daunte uses uses the wrist control and the arm to his advantage. Daunte, such a skilled competitor, coming out El Sussuro with shots. Sussuro looking to escape, now tosses Daunte to the other side. Sussuro frustrated, clears off that table. Maybe sending a message to Daunte, who spits some blood. But now Sussuro catches him with a super kick into a corkscrew press, A corkscrew press from Sussuro. As now Sussuro outside the ring. Slingshot corkscrew cross body connects. Sussuro down on top of Daunte de la Muerte. No! Daunte kicking out at the count of 2. Can Sussuro put away his opponent and rival Daunte de la Muerte here tonight? Daunte scoops him up. Now in the coffin. Right in the face of Rachel Reyes. But Sussuro gets to the ropes. Daunte to the top rope. Now Daunte assessing the situation. Corkscrew senton does not connect. Sussuro too quick on that occasion. Snaps the neck of Daunte. El Sussuro to the top rope now. Daunte down on the mat. Sussuro assessing the situation himself. Both these competitors hesitant. Now he comes off with the axe handle. Sussuro back to the top rope. Corkscrew connects. Sussuro's got him. And El Sussuro gets the pin on Daunte de la Muerte in our main event here tonight. What a match and what a win for the Veritas Whisper. The husband of Rachel Reyes, El Sussuro, picking up a huge victory over Mr. Blood Money in the Bank himself, Daunte de la Muerte, the dead man de la Ultratumba. Will have to go back to his playbook as he suffers the agony of defeat at the hands of El Sussuro. Here tonight on Super Lucha Libre. But out, the unholy Thanos. That despicable son of a bitch, the unholy Thanos. He's here. He's here on Super Lucha Libre now. Attacking Sussuro from behind. But Sussuro with the kick. Corkscrew press. The unholy Thanos is down. El Sussuro fighting back on his father-in-law as the daughter of Thanos, Rachel Reyes, walks around the ring. El Sussuro with a Hurricane Rana takedown. The unholy Thanos with a rare appearance here on Super Lucha Libre. Running into attack, El Sussuro after our main event. Now with the takedown, drops an elbow. Smashing Sussuro in the ring. Rachel Reyes, she went to kick her father, but he nails a huge European uppercut. Takes the head off of El Sussuro and the unholy Thanos. He makes his point here tonight in our main event on Super Lucha Libre with an attack on his son-in-law as the unholy Thanos' daughter Rachel Reyes watches on. And this despicable son of a bitch, the unholy Thanos, the man who betrayed his own flesh and blood, Rachel Reyes, will he ever get his? As tonight, El Sussuro is victorious over Daunte de la Muerte. What a night of action it has been. I'd like to remind you to check out all my friends' channels at DrHooksMalone's YouTube channel, where you can see all the past episodes of IWF, Super Lucha Libre, and Ladies Night. If you have any suggestions, leave a post-show comment or contact me. Be sure to stay safe and positive out there. I'd like to wish you all a happy Thanksgiving. Make sure you join me for the Survival Series later on this week. I'll see you all on the next episode. Good night.